The golden rule might not be as good as we think it is. Most of us are taught treat others the way you would want to be treated. Sounds good, sounds moral, sounds fair. But there's a problem. The golden rule is actually egocentric. It assumes what I want is what you want. It assumes my preferences, my values, my experience should be the template for everyone else. And sometimes that works, but often it doesn't. Because healthy relationships require curiosity about other people, not just assumptions based on our own lived experience. Take pronouns, for example. One of the most common things I hear is I don't care what pronouns people use for me. Okay, well, that's golden rule logic. That's saying because pronouns are not important to me, they shouldn't be important to you either. That's not curiosity, that's projection. The platinum rule is different. The platinum rule says treat people the way they wish to be treated, not the way you want to be treated, the way they want to be treated. Because healthy relationships require understanding another person's experience, not assuming it's identical to your own. If someone tells you that their pronouns matter to them, you don't actually have to understand why they're important. You don't have to actually feel the same way. You just have to recognize that they matter to them. And if your goal is connection, respect, and healthy relationships, that's relevant information. And whenever this conversation comes up, someone inevitably says, what if someone identifies as a duck? Or, I'm not going to participate in someone's mental illness. But notice what's happening there. Instead of becoming curious about another person's experience, you've already decided you understand it. You've already decided that their experience isn't legitimate. You've already decided that your interpretation matters more than theirs. That is not the platinum rule, and that is not relational health. That's certainty replacing curiosity. And honestly, comparing trans people to people who think they're animals is not an argument. Not only is that an insult, but it's also a reflection of your own lack of humility and education. It's a way of dismissing an entire group of people without engaging with what they're actually saying about their lived experience. You don't have to understand every aspect of someone's identity to treat them with dignity. You don't have to fully relate to someone's experience to respect it. Healthy relationships require curiosity before judgment. And here's a part many people are going to miss. The platinum rule doesn't require agreement. It requires respect. Those are not the same thing. You could disagree with someone politically, religiously, philosophically, or personally and still ask, what would help this person feel respected and understood? That is what healthy relationships do. This is why pronouns are not really about grammar. They're about whether you're willing to let another person tell you who they are.